Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Dear respected brothers and sisters, I'm going to convey what was mentioned in the khutbah today for this Friday. It's not going to be a word-for-word translations. Okay. We're going to summarize it for you and deliver it in English, inshallah. Today's khutbah is very essential and is actually compatible with our today's word. Can you hear me at the back? Okay. So, the khutbah was focusing on the transmission and the transferring of information through social media. And how essential is that to be authenticated. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all the blessings and salam be sent to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran in chapter 49, verse number 6, in Surah Hujurat, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, in ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in, fatabayyanu, an tusibu qawman bijahalatin, fatusbihu ala ma fa'altum nadimin. And in another narration is fatathabbatu. This can be translated into English as, O you who believe, if someone reaches you with information and this person is not authentic, fasiq, someone you have experienced that is not 100% truthful, okay. So it's your duty to double check and verify the story before you transfer it to someone else. Lets you do something that make you regretful. And tusibu qawman bijahala, you might hurt some other people, and this will cause regret to you and entire society. I recite the ayah again. Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, in ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu, an tusibu qawman bijahala, that you heard some people unknowingly, you have a good intention to transmit this information, but unknowingly you hurt some other people. أن تصيبوا قوما بجهالة فتصبحوا على ما فعلتم نادمين. Then you become regretful for what you have done without verification. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, كفى بالمرء كذبا أن يحدث بكل ما سمع. It is enough of lying that a person would narrate everything that he had heard. Which means that don't compel yourself to convey everything you have heard. Because no matter how good you try, you might miss something, you might change something. You're probably all aware of the broken telephone story. So if it's not written down, it cannot be authenticated, then there is a big chance for it to be corrupted. Plus, the checking of the authentication of the source of this information. And today's word to transfer information is so easy and so fast. It's just a push of a button, one click, you send it to so many people, everyone in your WhatsApp group, everyone in your contacts. So make sure you don't transfer anything, you don't submit anything, you don't share anything, unless it is something that will make you proud of yourself. In what sense can make you proud of yourself? It makes you proud of yourself at the day of judgment, when you see it in your record. Servant so-and-so, on this day you shared this information. Why did you do that? To benefit others. Oh, to make them happy. It was a joke. Oh, it was transferred to me and I made sure to put as received. How many of us received this information? As received. This doesn't make you less guilty if you put as received, because you are responsible for sharing that information. And we probably know of so many examples in our societies and in our surroundings and in our work environments, how such messages can cause problems. One person received an information that he's already dead. So he had to go online and tell people, no, nothing happened to me, I'm still alive. Another person, which is a sad story, received the news of a car accident of his son, and he just saw the pictures. Oh, this is my son, he got a heart attack. And unfortunately, if you see in our society, we always hasten and rush to share bad news, scandals, jokes. And when it comes to religion, we also share it without verification. So before you send anything, before you share anything, just double check with yourself. Is this thing authentic? Is it going to benefit the receiver? Is it going to make me proud of myself at the day of judgment? Is it going to make me happy at the day of judgment? Is it going to make my face radiant of light? يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهٌ. At the day of judgment, some faces will be radiant with light and happiness, and some faces will be darkened. Why is that? Because of shame of what they have done in this life. So always make yourself, double check yourself, make yourself sure of what you share with other people. One story we would like to narrate that was mentioned in the khutbah, that one of the great scholars of the Tabi'een, Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak, he is the scholar that taught Bukhari. So Bukhari was one of his students. He got lost one day in the desert, and he has all his books. And he remembers that someone said that if you get lost, you make this dua. If you say this dua, you will find your way out. So he's in a very dire situation in the desert, and he remembers this dua. What did he say? He didn't say the dua immediately. He sat down, got his books, and he says, I will verify it first and make sure it's authentic, then I will make this dua. See how particular and careful he was? We don't need to be like Abdullah bin Mubarak, okay, to that extent. But unfortunately today we receive that if you recite this ayah, all your debt will be paid. You will be debt free. And you will receive this much, in 7 days you will receive some good news. Have you received some messages like this? So, if it's actually beneficial, it will benefit the one who sent you. Why are you still in debt? And so many things in the name of religion, because we are so emotional when it comes to religion. Oh, I will need to share it so I can get some hasanat, some ajr, some reward and benefits from it. Unfortunately, it might give you bad credit. May Allah save us from this all. So please, brothers and sisters, make sure that you authenticate, you verify every information you receive, and before you send it and share it with others, make sure it's authenticated and it is something that will make you happy at the day of judgment. Social media is a great thing that we should always utilize in good and in beneficial activities. We can use it for silatul arham, to get in touch with your kinship, with your next of kin, with our relatives. Most of us are expats here. So why don't we use it to check on our aunties and our parents and our family members? Try to send to those people you haven't met for a while. Yeah, I just remembered you today. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. This is, inshallah, will be ajr for you. It's silat rahim. This doesn't mean that you don't have to share any religious thing. No, please do. It can be, social media can be a good da'wah medium to transfer good things and the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But make sure it's authentic. Jazakum Allah khair, and may Allah benefit us all from this. And if there is anything good in this speech, is from Allah, and any shortcoming, please forgive me. Jazakum Allah khair. Anyone has a question before we close the session? Yes. Jazakallah khair. Yeah, there was a reminder of a story that happened during the Battle of Uhud. One of the tools that people will use, especially in fighting and friction between countries, is to separate rumors. So during the Battle of Uhud, someone said that Muhammad was killed. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of the Quraysh, one of the Meccans, says Muhammad got killed. We killed him. And back in the days, the war was like it has to be in a close contact. So everyone heard the news. Some Muslims just dropped their swords and went home, or just lie down on the ground crying. What will happen to us? The Prophet got killed and this and that. One of the Sahabas came to them and he says, have you seen him dead? He said, no. So he says, if he is dead, we have to die on what he died for. Let's continue the battle. And then they found out that he's not dead. He got injured, of course, but he did not die. So one small rumor can change the destiny of a nation. So Jazakallah khair for the reminder. Any other questions? Okay, we'll close with this. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah benefit us all, and please convey this information to your families and especially